Hi everybody, I hope you're all safe and healthy. Welcome to Cartwheels with Coach Nate. In today's lesson we're going to go through the progressions to learn a cartwheel, beginning with a simple monkey jump for the little ones all the way to harder skills like one-handed cartwheels and round-offs for the more advanced students. Before we get started, the first thing that you should definitely know is a handstand, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does help in finding a good, comfortable vertical upside down position that we're going to need to use in a cartwheel. If you want to practice your handstand a little bit more, feel free to jump on over to Coach Caitlin's video in which she taught handstands. Alright, so we don't need any equipment for this, but what we do need is a perfect spot. A perfect spot has a nice soft ground, softer than like your normal hardwood floor, like for example a carpet or a rug, or as you can see I'm out on my lawn which has nice soft grass. This just generally protects us a little bit more. I mean, not quite so much as the mats at the gym, but it is just enough that when we fall on our knees it doesn't hurt too much. Definitely not your bed or your couch. I've learned this the hard way, and trust me, if you tried it, your parents would not be happy. So make sure you find a good spot, okay? Alright, and of course, like we do in every class, we're going to get started with a nice warm-up and stretch. Alright, let's get to it. Alright everyone, this is my brother. Welcome Coach Sean. Alright, here we go. We're going to start with this warm-up. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
25 jumping jacks. 1, 2. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, great job. Now we're gonna go into push-ups, and we're gonna do 5. Ready? Here we go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, great job. Feel free to modify those as you wish. Now we're gonna head right into the jumps. Of course, we're gonna start with straight jumps. Let's do 5, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick and finish. Awesome. Now we're gonna do 5 tuck jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick, finish. Nice. And lastly, we have 5 straddle jumps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick, finish. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna get right into the stretch. A little closer. So we're gonna start in a good straddle position. Our feet are out at our sides, nice and wide. Let's go over to the right side. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All the way over to the left side. 10. 3, 2, 1. All right, now let's go down to the middle. Let's see how far I can get. I like to get my elbows all the way down to the ground. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now let's do pike. Let's shake out our legs a little bit, loosen them up. All right, now we've got our pike position. Nice popsicle, arms up by our ears, and bring them down to the ground. 10. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Nice job. All right. Of course, since we're doing cartwheels, once you stretch our lower body, we always want to stretch our upper body too. Right, Coach Sean?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna do some arm circles. Let's do arm circles forward. Let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Oh, let's do some little mini ones. Let's go little tiny ones. 3, 2, 1. And now backwards. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out, shake it out. All right, we're feeling nice and loosey-goosey. Let's get right into it, okay? All right, so the first progression that we're gonna start with is called a monkey jump. Say monkey jump.
Monkey jump.
That's right. So, this is the first thing that we like to do because it's super simple, it's nice and easy, and we like to do it for like the toddler 1 and 2 classes. Okay, so what you're gonna do, the goal is just put your hands down and jump your feet from this side to the other side. Or if you use your other leg, if you use your right leg, you're gonna jump from the right side to the other side. And we're gonna do, of course, I'm gonna start with a lunge. So I use my left foot in front. So that means that I'm gonna put my left foot in front, arms up. And when I go down first, I'm gonna put my left hand down. And all I'm gonna do is put my hands down and kick my legs over like this. Nice and simple, right? It doesn't matter about your leg position, your hips or your knees can be bent. It doesn't matter. Just try to kick your legs over. And of course, if you feel more comfortable on your right side, feel free to go like this. The other way. All right? Let's see Coach Sean give it a shot.
Left to right.
Both.
So
Just a small one. You got it. There you go. Nice. That's a good first try. All right, try the other way now. Very good. So based on this, you can test out which one feels more comfortable and then go from there. All right, the next thing that we're gonna do is the same thing except it's a little bit higher. So instead of just kicking my legs over like this, I'm gonna make it my goal to get my hips more over my shoulders so that I'm feeling more comfortable putting more weight on top of my shoulders. Like this, I'm gonna go a little higher, up, like that. So this is very, very similar to an actual cartwheel, except it doesn't matter about how your legs are bent or anything. Just try to get the majority of your weight on top of your hands. Try it. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's try it again. Let's try to go even a little bit higher, okay?
Higher.
Go for it.
I can't do this right.
There you go. Very good. High five.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. So try to aim for it to get like that. Remember, feel free to use either leg, whichever one feels more comfortable for you. Both of us, we like to use our left leg. So now that we're at this point, I just want to remind everyone that they need to take it slow, okay? So since we already did those two skills, feel free to keep on replaying those and pause it and practice over and over again before you're ready to move into the actual cartwheel, because we want to make sure that everyone is safe. That's number one priority, always in and out of the gym. Now that we have the mechanics of a cartwheel down, we are going to just focus on straightening out our legs and straightening out our hips. And what I like to focus on is pretend like I'm on a line, like my starting lunge is on a line like this, and then I put my hands down on the same line and I want to finish on that line. Okay? Like this, watch.
Ooh.
All right, I think Coach Sean should give it a shot now.
Now.
You got it.
Now.
Good. On that line, focus on that line. Keep those legs straight. Yeah, awesome. That was much better than your monkey jump.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do that a couple more times. Okay, so I'm gonna do it on the line again, like this. All right, and make sure when you land, you want to keep your arms up. Okay, so arms up and chest up when you land. Okay. Good. Pretty good. And finish. Perfect. All right, everyone. So if you want to try on the other side, I'll just give you a reference. Here's what it looks like from this side. All right. So like I said, feel free to keep replaying those and keep on practicing, okay? Take your time. Okay, one more thing that I wanted to note is that when I'm in my cartwheel, I hit a nice big straddle in the middle, okay? So when I'm on my hands, I'm gonna do it nice and slow so you can watch it, okay?
Wow.
So if you pause it in the middle of that, hopefully you can see that I hit a nice straddle, so that's something that's really important to focus on. So remember, you wanna put all the weight on your hands and have nice straight legs, straight hips, and a nice straddle in the middle. So now I'm gonna get into the more difficult skills like a round off and a one-handed cartwheel. So I think this is where we end it for Coach Sean. I think we'll do one more ascending cartwheel. Let's see it.
Say what now?
You got it. He's got it.
Oh no.
Just like you got it.
No.
Let's see it. Keep those legs straight, mister.
I believe I can fly.
Pretty good. Got to work on that like straight line work, but
We're on a hill,
overall
so-
pretty good. Good job. See you later. Okay, like I said, let's get started with these harder skills. So the first one we're going to do is just a round off. This is actually pretty simple. It sounds a little bit complicated, except it's very similar to a cartwheel. So, all you have to do is start with your lunge, of course, like always, and the entry is the same as a cartwheel. All you have to do is just finish with feet together. All right? So notice how I had my feet together in the middle and I tried to turn my hips like this so I could finish square instead of sideways. That's an important part because usually for round offs, we like to do them into harder skills like back handsprings, like on floor. So yeah, I'm gonna show you one more example of a round off, like this. Hands down, feet together, push, and on my feet. All right. So remember to keep practicing that slowly. Take it a couple times, do it as many times as you need, okay? And the last one that we're gonna do is a one-handed cartwheel. So it sounds like it's pretty hard, but once you do lots of practice, it gets really easy. So I'll show you one example and then I'll show you how to do it. Like this, and one hand. Cool? Okay. So the goal is to do it on your first hand. So remember that if you lunge with your left foot, you're gonna use your left hand first. But if you use your right foot like this, you're gonna put your right hand first. So I use my left hand, so I'm gonna show you like this. So what you're gonna do is put your first hand down, and you're just gonna put your second hand down as late as possible, the latest possible moment you can. And then eventually put it later and later until you can do it without it at all. So I'll show you one with a late second hand. See how that second one was delayed? So if I keep on doing that more and more and more, I'll get more comfortable and eventually it'll look like this. And then with the right side, it should look like this. All right. Okay everyone, that concludes this video. I hope that you learned something and I'm happy that you're trying to stay active. Don't forget that even at home, it's always good to keep moving. Remember to take it slow and one step at a time, and MJ misses you. We hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.